Picture this. I'm calling this business at 11 p.m. and instead of going into voicemail, this voice AI replies to me, collects my information, addresses my question, and the business owner doesn't even know it. A sale just happened. If you're a business owner and you're missing all these calls because you're not available 24/7, or you keep getting all the same repetitive questions, or simply you have an expensive team that is getting all these repetitive calls, then in this video I'm going to show you how to build a inbound voice AI agent that can take care of all these repetitive calls. We're building this complete system, setting up the agent, buying the phone number, tracking the call so that you never miss a lead. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I am Mo from Sonar AI and we build voice AI agent for small to medium-sized businesses. So if you want to build this voice agent, this video will get you there. And if you have any troubles or you simply want to see how voice AI could fit into your own business, then I do invite you for a free consultation. I leave links in the description below. With that said, let's get right into it. So to get things started, I wanted to give you a quick idea of what's going on. So we will be building the agent in a tool called VAPI. And once we have the agent, we pretty much can talk to it and we can make phone calls to it. We can transfer the information of the call. So for example, the transcript or the summary into a tool called NA10, which is a tool that pretty much allows us to build automations for any kind. And what we will do in NA10 specifically is that we will set up a webhook. And a webhook is pretty much, think of it as like a listener of, let's say, events. So that means that we will be listening to the conversation and we will be sending it through the webhook in NA10. Once we capture the transcripts or the, let's say, summary of the call that we made in VAPI, what happens is that we will be transferring the information into Google Sheets. In this case, we use Google Sheets, but really you can use any CRM tool of your choice. And so we can kind of like have track of every call that we make with every lead that calls it. Now, another thing that I perhaps should add is that we will be also setting up the phone number in VAPI. So that means that we are able to buy a VAPI phone number. They're free and limited, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to go for the VAPI phone number that is offered by VAPI. Amazing. With that said, then we can get into building. So in this case, we have an agent. I already set it up, but just to give you a quick rundown of what it is, it's a agent built for an e-commerce brand called Tea Time, and they have a few t-shirt sizes or t-shirts, and people can call in just to ask which t-shirts are available, and just ask questions about the e-commerce brand. Now, what I will do is I will be providing you this prompt. So I'll provide you with the prompt to put here, so you're just ready to get going, the first message as well, and also the voice settings that you need to set, so you kind of like can get going. Now, what you will need to change for your own use case is, of course, you will need to set the prompt to fit your own business, the first message. For the rest, you can pretty much keep it as is. I won't go into every detail just to keep it very simple for you, but you can simply use, for example, this prompt. What I would recommend actually to do is to take this prompt, copy it, paste it in ChatGPT, and ask ChatGPT to make this prompt into your own use case. And you just talk about your business, or you give context about what you do or what you want, and ChatGPT will give you, let's say, a version that is tailored to your situation. Now, make sure to tell it that it's a voice AI agent for VAPI, just to give it that little context that can help it in then building you the prompt. Now, for your information, we're using 4.1 simply because it's a more conversational model that can, let's say, improve the flow of the discussion. We're not using one of the cheaper models, simply because they tend to have issues when it comes to tool calling. Don't worry with that too much. I just recommend going for 4.1 or 4.0, which is here, 4.0 cluster. Now, yeah, I think another thing that might be interesting for you is the voice. So what I like to go for is, as a provider, you might see VAPI in the beginning, but you can select 11 labs, and you have an array of voices. I selected this voice because, yeah, it sounded good to me, but feel free to, let's say, select another voice. In the document that I provide, I also kind of give you this code. And what happens is that you click on Add ID manually, and then you paste in this ID here, so you're able to pretty much get the same voice. When it comes to the model, given that we're only working with English here, we're going to use 11 flash because it's super fast. It has 75 milliseconds in latency, which is, well, what we want in order to get really responsive and fast agents. Yeah, so beyond that, we are good to go. Now what we can do is start to set our NA10 webhook. So that means we get back here. Now we have our VAPI agent. We can pretty much talk to it actually if you want. So just to give you a quick rundown, you just click on Talk to Assistant.
Hey, this is Rita from Tea Time. How can I help you today?
Hey Rita, just trying you out. Okay, cool. So that was Rita. You can just try it out by clicking Talk to Assistant. Amazing. So again, now that we have the VAPI agent, we will go to set up the webhook to get the information from VAPI into NA10. So the way that we do that is that we go into NA10 and we click and we select webhook. Webhook, here it is. We go on production URL. Now, make sure to select production URL. And when it comes to the HTTP method, please select post. Now, it's a bit confusing. Why post? You might be asking. That is because we need to match VAPI. VAPI uses post, of course, because we're sending out information, and NA10, the way that it works is that it matches pretty much, the sender. So in this case, VAPI. What we do is that we double click here so we can copy the URL, and we take that with us because we will go back to VAPI to paste that URL. So what do we need to do? We need to go to advanced, and then in advanced, we need to swipe down, go into messaging, and you will see server settings and server URL. What you do is that you paste that link that we copied from NA10, that's the webhook. And so that means that we pretty much connected the webhook with our VAPI. So now whenever we do a call, our webhook is able to receive this information from VAPI. And what we need now is from the server message. Actually, we only need the where is it? End of call report. Exactly, that's what we need, which pretty much gives us transcript and the summary of the discussion. Amazing. So with that said, I would say we can publish. Well, let's view the changes. We pretty much changed only the stuff. Publish. It's already published. And yeah, I think we can try it now. Maybe let's save here. And it's taking a little bit of time to save. Let's activate it so we're able to. Yeah, this is what happens when you have self-hosted, and then it's sometimes a little bit slow. But amazing. Now we have the webhook activated. And you know what? Why? Let's just test it as well.
Hey, this is Rita from Tea Time. How can I help you today?
Hey Rita, I am just testing you out.
No problem at all. If you'd like to hear about our t-shirt selection or have any questions, just let me know. Is there anything I can help you with today?
Okay, good. I think now it's done. Then we can go into executions. Amazing. We have a successful execution that came in. Let's let it load. Let's see what it contains. So we have the summary. So this is our end of call report that we got from VAPI. And the summary, we have the prompt pretty much that we got. And we should also have the transcript. Actually, let's write it here. I think they made some, here it is, yeah. So AI. Oh yeah, here it is. So AI and then user. I couldn't find the user, but anyways, like that's the correct transcript. So we can find the transcript here and summary as well. Exactly, and all the good jazz. Amazing. So that means that we captured the information from VAPI. Now, what I will do, and that's a bit of a trick that I think it can be useful to learn when you are working with NA10, is that we can go to JSON and we can copy this end of call report and then you use it again to not have to all the time make phone call, like calls with VAPI, because it can be a bit annoying sometimes. So please copy that, go back to the editor, and then click into the webhook again. And then we do set mock data. You will see that there is some mock data. What we do is that we copy our end of call report and we put it here. Yeah, so please cancel that, paste it here. And then what we do is that we can save, and then, it's already pinned. So that means that now we don't have, like, in order to do our testing, we don't have to make the call. We just have this end of call report pinned here as if we were on VAPI and we were pretty much making a call all over again. Beautiful. So now we need to connect it to Google Sheets. So with that said, let me set up a Google Sheets very quickly. Amazing. So now that we have the Google Sheet, I pretty much quickly built one with summary and transcript. What we want to do is hook up our Google Sheet to NA10. And the way that we do that is we go back to NA10, click on plus, click on Google Sheets. Boom. And then we append row in sheet. And as you can see, our data is already collected from the webhook. And we select the document that we want. In this case, it's called Rita from Tea Time. We select the sheet. It's going to be sheet 1. It's now fetching the different columns. And we can see summary. So what we do is we click and write summary. We drag and drop it. And then we can go and look for the transcript. We drag and drop it. Amazing. So as you can see now, we have nothing, but once, let's say I test the workflow, because we pinned, look at what happened. So click on test. Now it should be transferred. Voila. Amazing. So now we have the system set up. What we need to do now is we need to have a way to call the agent. And to do this, what we need to do is to set up a phone number. Now, phone numbers, there is a bunch of ways on how you can set up your VAPI phone number so you can pretty much call with your phone. So in this video, I'm just going to go for the free VAPI numbers that you can try. But I've made a video before showing you how to import from Twilio. That's an option that you have. You can also import from different other providers. But I think to give you a taste, and the smarter, fastest way to get you started is just to start with a VAPI phone number. And what we need to do here is just create say a number with an area code. I'm just going to go random. I'm going to see if this area code is available. Probably not. Okay, needs to be 3 characters. Let's see now. Oh, well, that was actually really rare. It never works. Oh, cool. Okay, so now that we have the number set, we pretty much select the agent that we want to work with. In this case, it's Rita from Tea Time, so select that, please. And this is an inbound call. Now, if you were to do an outbound call, you would set this stuff all right here. Amazing. So now we just have to wait for this minute to pass, and we pretty much can get calling with our phone. So see you later.
This is Rita from Tea Time. How can I help you today?
Hey Rita, I am looking to purchase one of your t-shirts, but which t-shirts do you actually have available in stock right now?
We currently offer 3 unique t-shirt designs. 1, Sunset Vibes, a comfortable tee with a vibrant sunset graphic. 2, Codemaster, a cool tee featuring programming code. 3, Mountain Zen, a calming tee with a mountain range design. All are available in sizes S, M, and L. Is there one you're interested in learning more about?
Cut it short, so that was just a demo to show you how it works. So as you saw, we can pretty much call it to our phone number and get to talk to it directly through the phone number that we purchased. Which was this one, exactly. Okay, so now let's go and check our Google Sheet, and if you can, as you can see, now we have our call being recorded right here. So that worked as expected. All right, so that was it for today. We built a simple inbound voice agent that can now pretty much take in any calls that come from your clients, and we're able to pretty much take the call, answer the call, and then record the call into Google Sheets, connecting it with a phone number. Now, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I try to respond to every comment in a timely manner. And if you want to see how this could look into your business, then I do invite you for a free consultation. I leave links in the description below. With that said, I thank you. I invite you to subscribe to see more videos just like this one, and I see you in the next video.